A new era begins for the Mariners again. It's the
That's true.
I'm sorry, but it is the 7th hiring in 6 years, but it is a new era. It is official. The Mariners are going to hire Lloyd McClendon as their new manager. Of the candidates that came up at the end that they had talked to, Bob, he's the one guy who has some managerial experience.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's hard to feel great or feel disappointed in this because the other guys, we knew Joey Cora as a player. I have no idea what kind of manager he's going to be. You had Hale, Wallach, Renteria, just names that are just names. I have no idea what their pedigree is or how good they're going to be. Maybe they all turn out to be great. I have no idea. But Lloyd McClendon does have experience. He was a manager for over 700 plus games with the Pirates. Losing record, but it's hard to say, well, that's who he is because it is the Pirates who had a payroll of $5.50, and they were basically a farm team for everybody else in baseball. So I don't know how much you could hold his feet to the fire with what happened in Pittsburgh. Perhaps he's the right guy, a little experience, a little fire. He's a guy who's, my lasting image is him walking off the field with first base tucked under his arm after he got kicked out with an argument with an official, an umpire. So I have no idea if he's going to be great. I'm okay. That's all I have.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the thinking about the first base thing kind of reminds you of Lou Piniella a little bit.
Right.
And anything that's going to remind the fan base of Lou Piniella is a good thing. I mean, I think considering the success they had here, but you really hit the nail on the head. I mean, you don't really know what the circumstance is going to be for him here. I agree. You really can't read much into his first experience with the Pirates because of the circumstance that was. I'm kind of glad they got a guy with experience, though. Obviously, didn't make any difference with Eric Wedge. So, I mean, there's no guarantee of anything, but got a guy with some experience. Maybe he has learned from that first time around. I like the idea of a guy who's fiery. I think, from a Mariners standpoint, the first time he busts out of the dugout and chases down an umpire, it's going to bring back some good memories.
Yeah, and he's a guy that's been experiencing some success. He's been part of the Tigers organization there, and they've obviously been doing very well. So he's been around, and maybe, I don't know how much it's changed his philosophy perhaps, or just helped mature him as a guy that's going to now lead a team on his own. We'll see, but he has been a part of something successful in Detroit, so he's not a guy that's been, brought up off the scrap heap or looking for another opportunity. We'll see how it works out, but 7 and 6 years, you said?
Yeah, it's the 7th. Good luck, Lloyd.